Okay guys, today we got a 2004 BMW X3 2.5 liter engine, and today we're going to be doing the transfer case oil change. Transfer case is located right there. I'm going to show you which bolts to take off to empty the fluid out and put the new fluid back in, and I'll be right back with you. And guys, before I start anything, I actually want to show you what type of transfer case oil you can get. Even though this says transmission fluid right here, in Spanish it actually says transfer case fluid in Spanish, or oil if you want to call it. And then you get two new differential drain plugs here, which if you're going to do the transfer case, you might as well just replace the the differential oil. Sorry guys. Full synthetic 75 W90, that's for the gear oil. Contains limited slip additives. I mean, you can put that in a 04 as well, an 04 BMW 2.5 liter. It shouldn't hurt it. This is recommended 75 W90. And also for the gear oil change, you're going to need a 14 millimeter socket, Allen X head or whatever you want to call that, and then just a little magnetic pan to where you can put your bolts there and without losing them in a little oil pan. Guys, we're under the car now. This is the fill bolt, which I've already broke that loose, and the fill bolt's up here, and the drain bolt is right here. For the fill bolt, only thing that you need is a 16 millimeter wrench, and for the, you know, for you could use a wrench right here, which that could be 16 millimeters as well. Just a regular ratchet will work for the bottom drain bolt, but you always want to make sure you break the fill bolt before you break this drain bolt here. So you could just watch me do that. Okay, that's fighting me there, guys. Okay.
Up, baby.
Is it?
I think it's up.
Well, that one went that way. Okay. Okay. No. See, it wasn't up. She was making me unscrew that wrong tip. Okay, guys, we're gonna let out the oil. Okay, hey guys, now I got this bolt broken loose. What we're gonna do is let out this transfer case oil out of the drain bolt at the bottom. Make sure you put the pan up a little bit, because make sure you unscrew it all the way and then hold the bolt to it so it won't like splash all on you. And that's it. Get it out just like that and just let it drain for a bit. I might use the old crush washers because I didn't get any new crush washers, which I should have gotten. But I think they'll be alright. They don't look too bad. And I thought that oil was actually going to be worse than that. It's actually, well, it is pretty dark. It's time for a change, actually, to be honest with you guys. Okay. Make sure you take the washers off here. Keep the washers with the exact one that it went to. And then we're going to put it in here. And guys, once this drains, I'll be right back. Guys, we're back. I just tightened the bolt here. To take it to the, you got to take it to the right to tighten it, and to the left to loosen it. So to the left to loosen, to the right to tighten. And I know sometimes that can get pretty tricky. See how tight that is, guys? It's not going nowhere. It should be good on there. Like I said, you're going to use a 16 millimeter wrench or a 16 millimeter ratchet to do this job. So now we got the transfer case fluid here. And sorry if I stutter, guys. I'm a little tired. I know you guys can hear that. And then right here we got the pump. So you can get any pump from your local store, like a Walmart or AutoZone or anything like that. And then you basically, actually, you see this, you don't even need this part. So let me take that off. We can directly put this tube in there right here and pump it in this hole. Make sure the hose is clean on the pump. So what you want to do is you want to take it and put it in the fill hole. And you kind of want to hold it there. Then you're going to take this, and in this transfer case, there's a liter of fluid that should come out and go in. I can show you what the fluid looks like if y'all can see that. It looks very dirty. You see that? Very black and dirty. That's not a good sign. Actually, it should be, you know, brown if it was probably in its mid stages of being changed, but it hasn't been changed in a long time. The lady that I had bought this from, she didn't do no maintenance to it at all. I mean, she just didn't care, in my opinion. I want to make sure this is in here because you don't want to waste the fluid. Hold on guys. So actually that side goes in the other way. See, we all make mistakes. That's okay. Stuff leaks everywhere, and try not to get this stuff on your skin because it's not healthy for your skin at all. The transfer case fluid, it's really not. Let me fit this in here and then put this side in the bottle there. And what you guys want to do is you kind of want to pump it out until you start to see some drip out. So I'm hoping it's going in there. It should be. So you kind of want to watch point it down this way. You kind of want to watch these milliliters to watch it go down little by little. So it's supposed to hold 1 liter of fluid. So this is 1 liter, this little bottle right here. Just do it really slowly until you see everything in there. You don't want to waste none because this stuff is really expensive, guys. I don't want to waste none. So I'm just going to keep pumping it in there. Show them the bottle as it goes down here. Light a little bit. Let me point the light away from you guys. Yeah. Uh-oh, be careful. Gotta be real careful, guys.
Yeah, it's going down.
Little by little. So we're gonna see this. I'm gonna speed this up so you guys won't be sitting here watching this the whole time, but pretty sure it's all good to go. So guys, what you want to do, hold on. Yeah, okay, we're good. Try not to let it drip out too much there, guys. And try your best to get this bolt back up in here so it won't drip all out. Take a cloth and wipe the surrounding area a little bit here, and you kind of want to clean this with a little bit of brake cleaner after you're done. Brake parts cleaner. This is a very simple job that they try to charge so much at the dealer for. It don't even make sense. It should be a crime to be able to charge people this much for simple things of this nature, man. It really is. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna check and see if we had any left in there. I mean, there's a tiny bit left. See that? Let me see. Y'all really can't see that,
yeah,
but
you can see. I don't see nothing though.
It's just a tiny. I should have actually tried to get that in there.
Let me see how much it is.
You can't see.
Oh, I think I see it.
Yeah, maybe I should try to get that a little bit in there. I'll try. We can. Then again, You know, it's really
Let me feel the bottom. Can I feel it?
just like a little tiny bit.
Yeah, because it was leaking out.
Yeah, it's alright, guys. Should be okay, even though there's a tiny bit left in there. I kind of said I wanted to use the whole bottle, but it's kind of impossible to get that tiny little bit with that little suck tool you got there. Oh, wrong one. Okay, for this one, you want to use the 16mm wrench, and make sure you clean your hands off because it's quite greasy, this stuff, man. This gear oil here. Okay. You just want to try to take it and tighten it up the best you can. Make sure it's tight and good enough to where, you know, you... Okay. Let me try one more little turn here. I think that's good, guys. Let me see one more time. You know, I'm a double checker, so... Yep. Can't turn that no more by hand. Should be good. And this one you want to check it again. 16mm, it's good. Okay guys, that was a successful job. Simple, easy. Just spray with some brake cleaner. Clean it all off, clean all the... Guys, now that we're done with the transfer case fluid, we're gonna start the car. So I'm just gonna start it from outside of the car and let's see. And the 4x4 light is on is because I changed the spark plugs and stuff. I gotta get that stuff. I gotta get that code erased off of that. That should be what that is.